The scaffolding wrapping around the iconic Laurel Street overpass tells the story. Caltrans workers are reinforcing the 100-year-old structure to help meet earthquake requirements. Lori Berman is Caltrans district director.
We did begin work, and you can see underneath as you drive on 163, you see the scaffolding that's been going up, and we've been getting down into the columns to pull out some of the old wood that's still in there and start the strengthening process. What's going to start January 2nd is we're going to be peeling off the deck.
Replacing the decks means pulling up the asphalt. Cars will not be permitted, but pedestrians and bicyclists will still be able to cross. Berman says it'll take about 4 months to do the work. Interim Mayor Todd Gloria says he's glad to see one of the city's landmarks getting a facelift.
When you think about San Diego, I think this is an image that comes to people's minds, and that's why we're going to such expense and time to try and make sure that that bridge is there for as long as we can all imagine.
But Gloria acknowledges the bridge is also an important gateway into the park. He says he'll be able to see how restricting cars on the bridge affects the area.
This is an opportunity to see what kind of impacts that may have. I'm always very concerned about our cultural institutions. They are the reasons why people come to the park. They have understandably been hesitant about what that would do to their attendance and the access to their institutions. So we'll look at that.
The park's cultural institutions will monitor the closure. Jessica Hanson-York is the director of marketing at the Mingay Museum.
There absolutely is some concern, and that's why we're trying to ensure that we get the word out. We know that I think it's about 40% of park visitors come in via the bridge. And one of the things we've learned as we've talked to people as we approach this bridge closure is that some people really have their favorite way to get to the park.
Eric Anderson, KPBS News.